Yeah, you like doing all the grassroots work. You're really soulful like that. You know, you
Yeah, I don't know,
love
it's
the heart of the
interesting.
community, Aristotle, I have to say that. That's really
Oh,
nice.
thank you. I appreciate that. I've been in it for a while now, so it's really
Oh,
cool.
we're getting
to
Mega Man gameplay.
faces.
Ooh, my
Oh, okay.
favorite, besides Captain.
You like Mega Man?
Yeah, I love Mega Man. Honestly, like I'm gonna probably enter bracket next week in Mega Man.
Yeah, no,
Just
you
like
should.
Midnight
You
Toast.
definitely should.
Absolutely.
Let's see how we can do here against Palutena, though. What do you think about this matchup in general?
Palutena is definitely it's rough for characters who rely on their projectiles. Obviously, having a reflector, but it's not undoable.
Yeah, definitely she's going to have to be utilizing that reflector a lot there. She also has a counter, which is great, and I feel like Palutena doesn't have a hard time getting in pretty quickly, you know, kind of closing the zone and the space.
Yeah, and that was actually a wonderful back air. We saw some light usage of Leaf Shield earlier, but at the end of the day, it's not going to play a big role depending on the way Rafi's playing. If he's very airborne, okay, that up air, you know, Midnight Toast is getting really close to actually losing this stock. Palutena's up air is killed really early, so okay.
Okay, nice patient coming out from Rafi at the ledge there. I like that he waited for his opponent to do the first option and then threw out the up air, closing out in the first stock actually, and only sitting at roughly 50% here.
Absolutely.
Sitting pretty comfortably.
No, and as I said earlier, still it's just really coming out of that up air. Midnight Toast had a small opportunity there to prevent Rafi from getting away with these up airs, but you know, Rafi sneaking a third or fourth one in there.
But here's a big opportunity for Midnight Toast there. He has to recognize he has his opponent right off stage where he needs to be. Gonna let Rafi get back onto stage though.
Great back air out of shield. That's one thing that Mega Man can expose on tall characters who land poorly on you. And he spot dodged the
He
neutral
fell out
air.
of the back air though. How did that even happen? That didn't even look like that should have happened. Okay, catching with the down tilt too. That is such a great move to catch opponents off at the edge of the stage there. Super important. Palutena's have to do that all the time, but perfectly center your opponent up vertically right in front of you. So.
And you can also get maybe even back airs and forward airs at mid-percent. Oh, that forward air was great, but it's not going to do it. Rafi hanging on for dear life at 135, and Midnight Toast getting a little antsy here with that F smash. I mean, you know, it's a really laggy move. Sometimes Mega Man players, we get away with it, but sometimes we don't. Oh, and yeah, he's going for another up air. Rafi trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, trying to go for that down throw back air there too. Not going to connect there. Midnight Toast really struggling to get this first stock of the set off.
One thing
Okay, there we go.
One thing I would like to see a little more from Midnight Toast is pellet play. At the end of the day, that's the one thing that kind of Palutena and a lot of other characters struggle to deal with, even players in general. Pellets are a great move. They force your opponent to respect you. Ooh, Midnight Toast trying to recover a charging EX F smash.
Just going up with the leaf shield, doesn't even care. Just gonna go all out in his face. I was gonna say no balls.
No,
Yeah, no balls. He
absolutely.
just goes right in his face there. And actually almost evening this up.
Yeah, no, he got all the balls actually, as a matter of fact. And the timing of that leaf shield was actually impeccable. Just because it was at a timing in which your opponent would generally think it's safe to let go of the shield. Which is exactly what Rafi did. Rafi getting absolutely caught up here. I mean, Midnight Toast really snuck up on Rafi here. He brought it pretty much all the way back.
Okay, nice back air. Has him in a really good position again, off stage. Let's see if he can get this proper ledge guard. I like that.
Ooh, and the
He read the jump
pop-off, too.
with the up smash. Yeah, we can definitely hear a little pop off coming off from Midnight Toast there. And you know, that's another big part of tournaments is that players are very emotional and a lot of thought and efforts is being put into this match. So that's definitely common. But yeah, Rafi gonna just answer right back with back air, I believe, right? That was
Absolutely,
back
yes, it was a back air, and it was he caught the rush spring, the rush coil, but nonetheless, Midnight Toast in a horrible spot now, trying to make it back to stage. Great leaf shield, caught the mix up in the timing there. Rafi trying to get an out of shield punish.
Yeah, Midnight Toast really optimizing, using the leaf shield pretty optimal. Like his timing on it is actually really impeccable. Like you were saying earlier, he's doing a really good job with that, and already making this is like a huge turnaround for him actually, and applying so much more pressure to Rafi and being like, hey, you know what? I can definitely bring this back, and I'm gonna let you know I'm here to play.
Both players off stage. Rafi getting hit by the side beam. The air dodge is gonna do it. Oh my God! What an insane way to end game one. And I am very sure that Rafi would not be happy about an SD like that. Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, no, that's
going into game one. Aristil, what do you think Rafi could do next game that would prevent a lead like that from being lost because he had it. He absolutely had it the way the game started.
To be honest, we didn't even get to see him use his reflector once. You know, that was something we talked about in the beginning of the match. Didn't really get to see him use that. I know he was going for down tilt a lot at the edge, but I'd like to see him go off stage and put his opponent in a trickier situation and try to get a proper offstage edge guard. You know what I mean? Like, he just needs to go off, apply some more pressure, especially against Mega Man. He has a pretty good recovery, but at the same time, I feel like Palutenos love to go off stage with fair or even back air, certain options and tools. So I feel like he could definitely apply a little more pressure there. Use obviously the reflector that we were talking about, and I don't know, we just didn't even get to see that many combos coming out from him either. Usually, I think maybe this is just a big warm-up match for him, but we are going to see a switch. Yeah.
To Bowser.
His tried and true main, yeah, Bowser coming out. I always really enjoy watching this character.
I can see this matchup being a little better, not too much though, just because Tough Guy does eat through some of the pellets, the ones that only do 2%, and he has to be grounded, obviously, otherwise Tough Guy's not going to come into play for the pellets there.
Yeah. He has to be grounded, and at the same time, Bowser loves to utilize Fire Breath in this matchup as well, which is crazy amounts of damage.
It's really good for edge guarding low, but I mean, with the way Rush Coil works, Mega Man can just get around that by SDIing out, or even just letting the move push him out, and then obviously Rush Coiling again. Oh, Midnight Toast at an awkward point. I mean, he's at 90%. Any straight fair, any aerial really could do it for Rafi to get this first stock here. Uh-oh, watch out.
Ooh, going with that down air, a little unsafe there, kind of risky, throwing out a big committed move.
Midnight Toast fighting fire with fire there. Actually fairing Rafi's Fire Breath, which is actually quite the option. Oh no, that Shoryuken not going to be enough to do it. He got the sour hit, which is actually insane.
Not going to get that, but also Rafi has to be really careful with how he's recovering on stage. Going to get that command grab, though, not going to be enough to kill. We're going to see an edge guard with the fair.
He drifted too far back into the blast zone. No.
Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. It's actually, I think, one of the first times I've seen that. But yeah, just going to actually close it up with the up B there. Not even going to give Rafi a chance to get any extra credit or damage.
Absolutely, and I don't know if you saw their Aerisdale, but Midnight Toast's clever usage of Crash Bomb there right as Rafi was coming off the spawn platform just to help him get some extra edge when the invincibility wears off in that Leaf
Shield against Bowser, that looks so broken.
Yeah, because he's getting hit with more hits than most other characters would because having a bigger hurt box.
Yeah, when you have a bigger hurt box and your heavier character takes up a large portion of the screen, you're definitely going to be getting hit a lot more. But at the same time, you know, Bowser does have that killing potential, racks up damage really quickly. And here's a really good position for Rafi too. Has him on a platform.
Ooh, these air-to-air exchanges are not looking good for Rafi. That down air is going to come in very clutch for Midnight Toast. And these fairs are whiffing. That F tilt forced him into shield Rafi, pushing Midnight Toast back, missing the guard. He saved his jump like a good Mega Man player. Just great option for Midnight Toast. Absolutely commend that.
Yeah, no, that was. Oh my god. Okay, I like the down tilt at the ledge there. Really scary. Okay,
no.
Yeah, the directional air dodge wasn't going to be enough there. But
if he angled it diagonally up, he might have been able to, but the magnet hand gods would have had to come in very clutch. Rafi taking this lead now over Midnight Toast. He's going to have to bring it back. I mean, he's already at 122. Not a lot of work here for Midnight Toast.
No, yeah, so unfortunate with the SD. I mean, they both SD'd, but you know, at the same time, it's really unfortunate to be up a game and go out like that. It's also super frustrating. But you know what? We're gonna have game 3 here, and maybe we'll see no SDs this game, and we're just gonna see them go ham. And let's see this counter stage that we're gonna pick here. Looks like we're hovering over town and city here.
Hovering over it, but I really cannot see that helping too much in the matchup. I mean, I would rather go to Battlefield as a Mega Man.
I don't know, I feel like he felt really comfortable with the platforms there. You liked the ledges, the platforms on the top there, and you liked that he could utilize those.
Battlefield is great for falling up air pressure on the platforms because if your opponent is in shield, a falling up air will force them to be in shield a second, which will actually dwindle their shield as much as March and Luciana's shield breaker. Okay, we're starting off already.
Oh my god, the command grab. Well, actually, wow, doing 22 damage there. So I'm gonna get that fire breath percent too, which is also a quick percentage there.
Ooh. And see Rafi letting go of shield, thinking he could punish the pellets there, but Midnight Toast jumping back. And he's using more pellet now, and that's helping him in his neutral a lot more than it was before. Oh, he's gonna eat a fair for that. It was kind of awkwardly timed, so. Oh, okay. Rafi, that was an interesting way to land right there with that command grab.
I mean, it was a safe way to land too as well. It comes out super fast, and being a command grab, it's defeats multiple options there.
Also, if you land with it, it has no lag. So, comparably to Mega Man's forward air, which also has no lag. And Jesus, that downer almost did it. Rafi going hella deep for this edge
Yeah,
guard.
going
Oh my
so
God.
deep, not doing the wrong option there, but actually scaring Midnight Toaster. I don't know what he was thinking in that situation there. He probably just got a little too scared, especially against Bowser, I can imagine.
He saw him drift into the blast zone last time. He was like, I think I can get him to do it again. Uh-oh, we got up out his shield. What a great option. Rafi showing no fear now, which is exactly what you need to do as a heavy player. Because as heavies, you need all, it's kind of like Falcon. Like you want the momentum and you want to run with it the whole game, because if your opponent's got you guessing and you're kept in disadvantage the whole game, it's going to be quite a rough ride for you. Oh, didn't cover the air dodge.
Down smash.
Okay, and that down B was quite egregious. I mean, a lot of Bowser players go for it, but it didn't work out.
Oh my God, that killed
Actually,
Bowser.
to tell you the truth, Arisdale, the only reason that actually killed Midnight Toast is because he up aired. And he drifted right into the
Yeah, he
perfect
drifted
spot.
right onto it. But wow, applying so much damage already, almost, yeah, just gonna give up the game there, Midnight Toast, recognizing that it was gonna be really hard to make that comeback, especially Rafi sitting with 3 stocks still. But nevertheless, still a great set. Unfortunate to see the SDs, and sometimes, you know, it just gets a little, you get in your head, you know?
You do, absolutely. And I mean, to say the truth, I mean, Rafi was putting on an incredibly strong defensive front.
He was. He kind of turned it around from the first game. Like, it woke him up. He was like, all right, like, I need to, like, wake up here, you know? And he switched. He switched off the Palutena, and he recognized, I'm going to go my tried and true, my main, someone I'm most comfortable with, and that ended up working for him. So the counter stage, the counter character, all that was a great turnaround for Rafi there, and ended up reverse 2-0ing that. So
Yeah,
really
and
good.
actually, you know what, as a Mega Man main myself, I would have liked to have played that matchup out. I wouldn't have SD'd, even if it was looking very grim, but you know what? Sometimes you just don't want to do the work, so.